So here we have it, guys. We have got the Cobra DARKSPEED product for 2024. We're going to put it to the test. So I'm going to get into the fitting day, but before I do, please hit that subscribe button and tell all your golfing friends. What's good about this product? Well, there's three heads to start with. You've got the X, the LS, which is the low spin, and you've got the Max. So there's three different heads available for you, the golfer. Now, I'm a big fan of Cobra. I think it's one of those brands that if they had the marketing power of some of the, your TaylorMades and your Callaways, I think you would see them jump higher up into people's mind as to their quality of product. Over the last 2 or 3 years, LTDX, Aerojet, they've been unbelievably good drivers, especially their LS range. I think the LS range has been superb. This, from the look of it, could be even better. So straight away, and if you've watched any of our videos before, you'll know that I don't like a lot of fuss on my driver. I like it clean and simple. And DARKSPEED, definitely delivers on that. It is clean. It is nice and clean at the top. There's nothing going on. There's a small Cobra crown call out that will give you the strike location and the centerness of the face. It's very small. You can hardly see it. I mean, if I haven't got my glasses on, I don't think I would be able to see it. So it's very, very clean altogether. So what have we got in terms of the heads? Well, if we show you here, I've got the X head, which is going to be what I would term as the standard head. It's the one in the middle. Okay, so it's going to give you a little bit more forgiveness. It's designed to be able to move the weight from the heel and from the front to the back. You can flip the weights around to change the launch parameters, but overall it's the middle driver. Now, what have they done with this driver? All the drivers have power bridge technology. So what they've done with that is they've moved a weight inside, done through AI, into the face of the product to make the ball speeds insanely fast. That's one of the things that they're trying to do. The other thing is they are trying to do H.O.T technology. So they've called it on the face. The one thing that Cobra is very good at, and it's always helpful when you're doing these videos, is they write what it says on the face to help me, remind me. So this H.O.T technology is effectively a type of topology they put across the face to give you 15 sweet spots. So basically saying to you, if you can't find the middle, don't worry, we're going to find you a point on the face that will give you the same ball speed and forgiveness. So lots of technology in this. There's I think we've got the X in my hand there. We've then got the Max head. So this is the head that's going to have a little bit more weight near the back of the head, designed to pop the ball up a little bit higher. It's going to make sure that you are they're all going to be forgiving, but I think you'll find with this one, for the slightly slower swing speed that needs to get the launch up a little bit, I think you're going to find that in the Max head. And then you've got the one which is the LS head. So this is the one for the higher swing speeds. What they've done with this is they've lifted the skirt at the back to make sure that the driver or the head moves as fast as possible through the air. So you may see players pick up a bit of club head speed before they deliver more ball speed. So this will be an interesting one for me to put to the test. They've put in this year the U.S.T link shaft. So you've got the shaft matches across the three. There are some other options available, but their standard shaft will be the link shaft. It will have high, mid and low kick points to match in with the heads. They're not saying that you have to have it that way, but it is the way that they've designed the product. So it's exciting to look at. I think it's nice and clean, it's nice and simple, but let's get into that TrackMan Bay and let's put this little baby to the test. So let's get straight into it. We've got, having talked to, and if you've watched the previous video with James from Cobra Puma, he spoke about the LS being the driver to go to first, because it's the one they've maxed out for aerodynamics, they've maxed out for trying to create more club head speed. This should be the one that you start with fitting. Regardless if you're a 10 handicapper, this is the one head that you should whack with first, and then we'll find out where we're going. So, as per his instructions, I'm going to go and hit the LS. Looks clean, looks simple, not a lot going on. I must admit, that was fast. What was the club head speed on that? 109. I don't think, I will say, however, you can talk about as creating much club head speed as possible. I don't think they really take into account age. I'm sure I was quicker when I was younger. Oh wow. Oh my word. 1.6 ball speed. I mean, it's good ball speed. I wouldn't say it's great ball speed. It's not like eye shattering, like, oh wow, that was incredible, that was so fast. I wouldn't say that. What I would say is the feel off of it is insane. I think it feels so solid. Not when you hit it at the toe. The heel, sorry. Toe, we're even near the toe. Should have hit it at the toe. Definitely, I mean, they're all the same sized heads. They're all the same sized heads. This, where they've kind of reshaped the back of it, does make it look smaller. Really good, that really good. Lovely flight. You can see how low that LS is coming out. That's the 9 degrees. So let me jump in and have a go with the X in the middle. So this is the head, and if I bring over the head to the camera, you'll see we've got the 2 weights in here that you can flip back and forth. That can help you change the launch dynamics, which is quite good. It looks, again, a little reshaped design, so it looks a little bit more forgiving, I will say. One thing I would say with this, and we've never really talked about it because we're always so focused on the head, I think the shaft feels brilliant. I think the shaft feels really stable, really controlled. Now, I would suggest that the weight is it feels like the weight's a little bit further away. I mean, it doesn't feel as solid as LS. That might just be me in the way I've hit that, but it doesn't feel as solid. LS felt like it was a real punch as you hit it. It was a real solid hit. I mean, seriously good. Seriously good. Spins a little all over the place, I will say. So let's jump in and try the last one, which is the Max, which I'm not holding out much hope for because I don't think it's the type of head that is going to suit what I would want to do in a driver, but looks good. Loft options, you've seen it in the previous video, 9 and 10.5 in the other two, LS and in the X, and then this one starts 10.5 and 12. You can get a 9 degree option in this, but with the adjustability they can take them down basically to 7.5 and all the way up to sort of 13.5. So there's a huge amount of flexibility in the loft options in the sleeve, which is great. I mean, I'll be honest guys, this is why I'm frustrated with Cobra, because the product is really good. Price point is really competitive. You just need to try it. Like really good. Like really solid. So there we go guys. DARKSPEED driver, Cobra 2024. Let's go and give it the AF Golf score. So there we have it, a superb display from DARKSPEED. It is a real hidden gem, this one, and then we need to get it out in people's hands as fast as humanly possible. So let's give it the score. Let's go with look. So straight away, I like the look of it because it's clean, it's simple. So I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I think the look of this driver is absolutely sublime. The only thing that might just sort of sway me a little bit is that the alignment aid on the top is just so subtle that it might be a little bit difficult to see for some people in certain lights. Feel, I think it feels brilliant. LS felt so good when I hit that. So I think it's solid. I think it's going to perform. I'm going to give that an 8 out of 10. Price. Well, price is a good one. It's an interesting one. They haven't changed this price from Aerojet. So you're going to be looking around 429. That's where the price is still expensive, but the fact that they haven't put their prices up, the fact that they're probably going to be somewhere in the region between 100 and or 80 and 150 pounds cheaper than anyone else, means that this makes this driver incredibly competitive, and therefore I think we're going to have to give that an 8 out of 10 as well. Custom options, well, they've got the story with the shaft. The link shafts with the high, low and mid kick points to match in with the heads is a good story, but we'd like to see a little bit more custom options. There are a few, but not as many as some of the other brands, which can hinder us a little bit in our fitting process. So I'm going to give that a 7 out of 10. So overall performance, I think with the 3 options of the head, the simplicity of the shaft story, the product overall was really, really good. And I think it's going to be one of the ones to watch for 2024. So I think overall performance for me is going to be 8 out of 10. So Cobra DARKSPEED driver for 2024 gets a score of 39 out of 50. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. I've really enjoyed hitting DARKSPEED. I think it's a super product with a super story, and I think you need to make sure that if you're in the market for a new driver in 2024, that you at least test this head in the fitting bay. Remember, if you like our videos and you enjoy watching, please hit that subscribe button. It's really important to us that you do. Tell your golfing friends, and let's spend the next year looking at new equipment and new product together. Thanks for watching, guys.